Yeah, if you read also, I actually did say the description. I did change the description now. And no, you cannot use saying, "Oh, you put it on older streams." That's older streams. That don't matter. That does not matter. That is not what matters. Past, let go of the past. They go. Literally, leave my. Just don't, because I have a few other video. I have other videos have different have a different description than what you are seeing here on this stream. Doesn't mean that they apply there. Thing is, I will be adding one more source. Buddy. I'll be adding one more source or text box pretty much. Text GI plus GI plus. Right? We go called and message. Thing is, I am not allowing any new players in the server. Anybody after that's not already in the server, go. I'll leave my chinchilla alone. I will put you somewhere where you can get to them. Okay. I need to skip. Okay, so why does it default itself to the high? So I need to put it at that's 64 resolution. It needs to not be that freaking. I am generally just ticked off because earlier today, I give them free stuff and I say, "Is there anything else you need?" They say nothing, and they know what they proceed to do. They leave the spawn cabin, immediately equip their lighter, fly straight to the castle, and break into the bunker. I ban them as soon as I notice, which is less than 2-second difference from them breaking the first block. 2 seconds after them breaking first block, they are instantly, you see the ban message. I said, please follow the rules. They read the description. They obviously did, because obviously I didn't have to tell them. Yeah, putting a new message here. So putting in caps lock. Server. I'm in the wrong freaking tab. Okay, so look. Server. I'll put a quote now. I have to. Because if I don't, people ain't gonna listen. It's only up here. Alerts. Oh, that's what that. I generally did not put that there. I'm trying. This one. And this will be stretched. Hey. Genuinely. No, it wasn't. It wasn't her. It wasn't her. She didn't do that. She actually was the one that reported it to me. She reported it to me, and that actually is respectable. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Also, I am serious. I put this here for a reason, by the way. God damn it. Oh my god. Click the ban message. And also, I'm using, I can't, my skin is not accurate right now because I have to it because oh my god. Genuinely stop trying to relocate what I'm trying to do. Super annoying. And grab the freaking pixel itself. Just reshape the size. It's really hard to do. Did I join? Equals ban. Guess what? It is telling the truth. And as soon as it is noticed, you will be banned. If you try and redact the message, it's still, I could still see it. I could very easily still see it. Let's friend a friend. So, just to be honest with you, the person was called, their name was YRAM328. Letters are all lowercase. You know what they proceed to do? They proceed to break one of the biggest rules on the server. Stay out of the bunker unless you are given permission to do so. Yes, because you're my brother, Iser. You're fine. You're good to stay. You can go in there whenever you want because you're my brother. Indy is currently online right now. I think. Ah.
Hello.
That's Iser. He turned 8 a couple days ago. Younger brother. Sure. Yeah, so it's not actively perfectly live, but it is as close as it's gonna get without destroying my computer. Also, Iser Black Belt. He's one of the Twitch mods. He says hi. Black Belt. His name.
Your friends?
Oh, this one. Show you on my phone. Show on my phone. Watch what happens if I show you on my phone. Watch.
Oh, can we?
No, you could watch it on YouTube. Sorry, chat. I was trying to show my brother something, but it took like a decent 20 seconds for it to even show, even update. Hello. Thing is, if you say can I join, I will ban you. Don't test me. I'm very serious. I have proven. By the way, one of the most recent streams I had today, one of the earlier streams today. Guess what? I told them if you do break the rules, you will be banned and you will not get a second chance. Guess what? I proved it. They literally tried testing me and they got hit. They got smacked by that ban hammer so hard they came reeling back to freaking YouTube, trying to demand me. They actually tried demanding me to let them back in. I'm like, no, you don't get to demand me anything. It is my server that I pay basically $8 a month for. I pay $8 a month. That's Realms Plus, by the way. This bunker is genuinely just a structure for me to be able to. It's because I'm utilizing the space underneath the castle or below the castle. Your subs? Hold on. Actually, genuinely, I need to check this. 1 subscriber. Okay. So right now there is, I think, nobody online. Yeah, there's no one online. But yeah, this bunker, I get you to understand the chords. The thing is, don't point me showing the chords just because it's really close to spawn anyways. I didn't sub, but I can do that now. Give me a second. I clicked the wrong button by accident. But I didn't. Genuinely, the whole point, and also these dogs, they're not mine. These are mine. Like, if they were mine, I'm literally clicking. I can attack. This is attack, which is right click. This is left click. Same button. Look, I'm just gonna continuously spam and also move. Look, move the mic. I'm gonna put the mic next to the mouse so you can hear it. You can hear it. Same button. Here, I need to pick up the mic. Yes, it is a studio table mic. Now, trying to reword it also doesn't work, but the thing is, that one was a clever rework of the wording. What? Oh, fine. Did I just bounce on a stair block? I didn't mean to jump. Yes. Oh, that's right. They're not meant for permanent. Huh? It does not say Europe. Oh. PC. I'm actually playing on PC. My PC is actually mostly made of scrap parts. Power supply is a Corsair AX 1200 gold in the power. Yeah, that's just a random text store. No, he's my brother. I'm just his birthday party was today, so I'm just trying to be nice. Ow. Face plant into the wall. Also, damage on bedrock is severely scaled. Damage on bedrock is insanely scaled. Also, these XP command blocks are in place because this is a building server, but we do also occasionally. Why is there? That's how you know somebody's been in here. I never placed any of these on the ceiling. If I do effect, add self, clear. If I look, notice how this lantern by itself illuminates pretty much the entire area it's in. It's also pretty decently far from the others. Yeah, somebody's been in here. Very obvious that somebody has absolutely been in here. And the way I could check, looking on the surface. Kills bats, kills withers, kills end crystals, creepers, and lapras. I call it lapras because it looks like lapras and I can't use the actual name. There's not really anything to take that's easily accessed. Hey. I broke it. So that was around here. And there's also a lot of the lights are missing. Oh, because I got rid of them. I generally forgot about that. Yep. No. No. Generally just trying to do my of course. There. Okay, so look, if you try and find a bypass, guess what? Bye-bye. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I am serious. I don't play around, boy. I don't mess around. I am not messing around when I say that. When I say that I am not messing around, I ain't messing around. There is no messing around. Thank you, bro. But yeah, the problem was that as soon as I gave somebody their gear, they proceed to fly all the way from spawn, by the way, and fly to this precision spot. The way I know exactly which spot it is there was a sign here before they spawned in, and then when they spawned back, a block was missing and just sitting here. The sign was just missing, and there was a hole right here, but not right there. I have to fix that now. My own build, so I don't really care. But yeah, there's a hole in my build because they generally just refuse. Oh, Blackbat's been in the server, by the way. He's been in there. He's an admin. So you haven't seen me access his tab, but he actually does have been admin for a while. Yes, if you hold space while flying with an elytra in creative. I mean Twitch and YouTube, pretty much. I mean Twitch and YouTube. I don't really care which platform we use. Still. Blackbelt has been in the server, so he's just made that as a joke. Been in the server. But yeah, if I can't trust people to not break the rules which have shaped this server's lifespan, guess what? They can't be here. They choose to break the rules. They gotta go. And then the frustrating part is that they proceed to demand me to let them back in. I'm like, hell no. Heck if you're all about unstable, Dr. Jonah SMP, or all those big SMPs that many YouTubers play, and side note, 90% of those servers are scripted, so they're all not accurate. They're not accurate. They are not accurate skill. They're either scripted or faked. This server doesn't need to be that way because we don't care to script it. We tried making it scripted, but we couldn't make a script, so we gave up on that. Happy's idea, by the way. Powerstar. Also, on Bedrock, you do not need to unequip. You don't really need to unequip. Yeah, I actually have I have quite a few channels. Why? Oh, I forgot. Door's open. I left the door open because generally just me and Black Belt. Black Belt is also a mod of the Twitch. Watch this. I think PvP is awful. I'm just genuinely just trolling. I'm also the server owner. Goodbye. Nearly just missed. Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. As soon as I see him pull out that sword. What? I hit too early. Yeah, starting off new, it's just a little pro tip. You don't start like with a billion subscribers. You don't do that. You don't start off being like Mr. Beast. You don't start off just being the new Mr. Beast. Yeah, you always start from square one, meaning 0. Oh crap! Ow. Just me being trolled. Spawn. I also used to on indie man. As a black belt, you got a neighbor, by the way. Spear attack, bro. Also, okay. See ya. Also, little fun fact. I also could do this. It doesn't work. Not that low of a ceiling, anyways. Here, as a gift. Steak. He just throws a steak at him. He's like, oh. He's like, where'd you pull steak from? Yes. Person who built this base. I think they got looted. They had a lot more stuff than just this. Also, I gave them 4 barrels, right? So they could use them as, like, basically double chests. They didn't even care. I gave them hoppers. I'm just gonna take the hoppers. If they're gonna put the hoppers in a chest, what's the point in a container? What's the point of even having hoppers? Hoppers are containers on their own. Bro, Lukey. It's the dog's name, by the way. Dog's name. Okay, the person that made that doesn't really understand how trees work. They built this. They built this by the They mainly built. That's how you know. That's how you know it's been raided. Because this side is like that. This side is like that. So you know it's been somebody's been here. It was not supposed to be here, and now all their stuff is gone. I'm in crazy. Wait, hold on. This is funny. It's called Mace Damage. Grams of drugs. Dang it. Hey. Oh, wait. What? Oh, it's so low. It's such a low ceiling. It doesn't work. I don't know how that got through the corner. I'm not gonna question it. Meow. Meow. I hit the wrong item. Bruh. I still have. Bruh. Yeah, like bruh. Yes, I lifted off like a rocket. He's genuinely confused why I'm keeping it. I'm just trolling him. This is what I do to each other as admins. That's karma. That's genuinely just karma. How are you small enough to fit back there? You are 2/3 my height. How are you small enough to fit back there if I can barely fit? You. Yes. Genuinely, you're not even as skinny as I oh, why are you just changing? Bruh. Ow! We're a child. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, that's so bedrock. You don't. Also, there's a bug on bedrock in this room where you genuinely do not have to be precisely at a certain distance to be able to get the closest stab shot. What? They're generally gonna get confused why that's there. Also, you're gone. Bye bye. Now you're stuck. Oh, I never fed. I got reptile threatened. Let's see, how well can you hit me? What? Ah. What's that? Ow. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, bro's just frozen midair for a second. He goes in way too low for a mace. I think he's trying to go for a spear, but he's not that because he's going insanely low. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Pop. 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 If you're touching the water, it hurts more. Generally just left. Or just left. Oh, this works. I just hit him. One tap. One. Oh, okay. You know you do have like 12 seconds before you to run. You easily one tap you. Oh, yeah, there's one of their shulkers. That's how you know that it's stolen. Apparently, we still got a thief on the server. Yay, great. Still too many cooldown. Genuinely, I'm just gonna. Oh, I forgot to build. I forgot about to lock the gates on there. As I'm doing this on legitimately 3 hours without it. Just intercept. Generally, why is the cooldown so? Who the heck put obsidian in that? Bro, I built. Where is the black dots? How do you get to receive oh. Genuinely, why is the cooldown for the freaking echoing power when I have a reduced cooldown? Why is it just genuinely the longest cooldown in the entire world? Bop. Oh, it doesn't say using magic anymore. Cool. Does it still render the rendered? That is my friend. That, my friend, is called echoing power, and it lasts for 28 seconds. So basically, if I hit you with a sword, here, so here's your shulker. Take it over there too. Also, I did remove your armor and tools into here. Why is that? Oh. But yeah, it lasts for 28 seconds, and it takes an entire 2 minutes to load. Charge. Oh, I forgot that's. I got 4 from that. Wow. They actually bought bonus the knockback. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let me just clear the cooldown. What? There's a called USB flash drives. I have one.
No, fine.
I don't know what it. A lot of different
Mom
variants.
said that.
Yeah, I know. I gotta land first.
Brother, how high?
Not really.
You have
But-
enchanted apple?
Yes.
Bruh.
They're common on here. Very common.
Then
Too
why'd
common.
you not make me join the server just to get the achievement?
Because the achievement doesn't work unless you're playing your survival. Achievements cannot be earned in this world. If I really wanted to get achievements, I would. If I was able to get achievements and if I wanted to, I could, but I can't because it doesn't work. If you have access to creative, you cannot get achievements. It's not my design. I didn't make it like that. Not how I did. Generally, who keeps spawning in capybaras? I have to delete them.
Bruh.
Yes, they literally spawn capybaras in the log cabin. No,
Happy.
Hold on, give me a second, chat. Hold on, just get rid of the capybara. Why are you generally just flying? Bro just ascended to the skies. He generally just does a better PvP. And then a lot of people don't want to agree that I am at least a good PvPer. Genuinely, I just know how to sneak up on people super easily. They did make that. Is that concrete powder? Oh, that's genuinely smart. They actually know how to use builds. There. Oh, I'm more like it has a rabbit's tail. Get off me. Fly.
You have one of the
Yeah, it's not in the back.
at the back.
Back panel. Oh, I landed in the perfect 1x1.
Does it have your storage in it?
Yeah, no. It's not big enough to carry all the files I have. I'm not the best, but I am kind of good. I can't easily dominate anybody in a combat match if I know. If you're brand new, you're blindfolded. I can even beat people while blindfolded. It's pretty easy. Cool, I can do that. You're in the train again. Bro's hiding once again. Bro is easily hiding, but his name tag does give him away. Your name tag gave you away. What do you think I would have to do? That's your locator marker. If your name tag is visible, your locator marker is also visible. Okay, black belt. Here. I'm being creative. And I'm just gonna jump, double jump. Whip. Land here. Okay, I'm gonna land in the water. So I have to land in the water. Also, black belt is bare. I've also noticed that black belt has not been able to land that many mace attacks pretty easily. Or even mace. Obviously, I can't. No. Yes, but
Okay, then.
Where's is a generally he's just chilling right.
Who is?
Black belt. He's generally just chilling right next. Oh, I got an idea.
What's this?
Hey, wait, that's my USB.
You should get 8 gigabytes.
It says it's not an actual storage device. It's a storage transfer device. It's not meant for permanently holding files. Goodbye. Oh. Yeah, because you gotta wait. Sometimes computers, you gotta wait for computers. God. You've been sent to space. You've been sent. Right, chat. And Daddy Sardi. Sorry, I was AFK for a little bit. I am super sorry. Also, Indy, I don't know what happened earlier. Just let you know, I also noticed that you did put the string under the black concrete powder. I thought that was just generally a wool block. Apparently it's concrete powder. There you are. Oh, that's black belt. It took him that long for him to fly from 10 grand blocks up in the air. No, I noticed it. It's actually a good smart way. I just watched him murder a hedgehog with the sword of Satan. That's the nickname. I nicknamed it. Hey, Black Belt, pull out that big old sword. The big weapon. The giant, dark, evil-looking sword. Weapon of mass destruction. Really? Now the black. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, look at that sword. Look. That thing looks crazy, dude. That's insane. That thing looks great. That thing looks deadly. And it is. With me having 42 defense, that thing can nearly one-shot me. Can. Almost. It cannot one-shot me directly. Okay, also, the thing is, the idea is that we're building a kingdom and not just random static builds. We're building a very specific theme of like a market of like an economy on this world. Let me just help it to you. Got it. I look 3 admins on at once. Oh. I'm just trying to look at it. I need to clean up these soda cans. It's just Dr. Pepper and Pepsi. Ooh. Also, please don't spam spawn the animals. Please don't. My bad. Nice. I would probably put a railing of trapdoors for that specific reason, and also a glass floor to make it so you can still see down. Well, let me see how you do this. I'm just gonna pick bucket. Water charge and pink gradient. Oh wow, that's pretty simple. It looks it looks a bit more complex than that. Nice. Random place. Random placement. What is that? Oh, also dragon eggs, they only have value if there's only one. There's only a singular dragon egg in the entire microworld alone. I'm just checking. Actually, I won't really take it. I just like to just look. I like to see what people have. I like to see what people have collected. I just like to see what they got, and if there's something new that I don't recognize what it is. Oh, bye bye. Bye bye to chair. He got lucky. He didn't even flinch. I just chucked a water bottle at my chinchilla, but obviously he's in a cage, right? I tried to see if he would react, because all my other animals would react. The dogs, they'll kind of get like, they'll just look at me like, what the heck did you do? Chinchilla didn't even flinch, and he's the size of a freaking small rabbit. Bro just didn't even flinch. I know you like the smell. What do you, buddy? Can't give you one though. It's too much sugar. We just can't hit him with the ceiling being that low. You knocked him down the hole. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Get him, get him, get him, boys! He just looked up like, oh no. Like, looked up like, you know that one dog meme where the dog's like, yep, I'm accepting my fate. It's lit. Oh, by the way, one of the Enderman farms in the end actually does work. It legitimately works. It does work. Oh, oh, I didn't even know what it says. Let me just troll him. That was seamless. No way. I don't know. I didn't even fly. I just walked. Like, I didn't press double jump. You would hear double clicking. He's lucky I missed because he would have died. Oh, I thought bedrock mace is actually determined by falling velocity and not fall. Hey, let's just see. Let's see. Oh, I got a funny today. Yeah. Okay, he's getting frustrated. Yeah, let's see. 10,000. Let's do 1,000. It's like. Bye-bye. Oh, that happens. Sometimes we don't see it. What I do if I accidentally kill the mother, I just let the child be with its mother. Oh, he's generally just sad. The most humane way of letting a sheep. Generally, I let the child go to its mother, be with its mother. Literally, that's what I do. If I teleport you like a really, I have the small little punishment for admins if they make a mistake. I just teleport them really high up in the sky and they have to wait, and I tell them just wait to fall back down. Don't use your light charge to preserve their ability. Do whatever. Just don't teleport down. And they generally just have to sit there for like for about a minute or longer. Until they see the ground and like, oh crap, I need to put my lights on my flying. It's just generally that funny. Hey, over here. Right at the piggo. Let me just enter. That's N3 shots. The pig is made by N3. Person to make. The Yeeto. Get the Yeetos. Wait, Cheetos, but they're Yeetos. Cheetos, but they yeet. Not bad. Watch out, big old mountain. You're in a cave. Why are you in a cave? Oh, nope. Psych. Also, yeah, I did not make this. This is not my build. It's friend. The guy that built this, he built majority of this build by himself without commands. Majority of it. There's like a few spots where I did help, which was he literally genuinely just. I even offered him help. I even offered. Are we serious? Serious? Oh, you. The thing is, you teleports me and you teleports me a little bit lower. Well, still a little bit low. And yes, I can actually swap. Why am I? Oh, ominous magic. Wait, no, that's a rare item. Get the. Oh my god, there's zombie horde. Do not attack them. They will spawn more. Ow. Anyway, I wasn't even trying to hit you at that time. I was just trying to hit the zombie. Genuinely. I'm just gonna die. You above me? This way. How are you flying faster than I am? Oh, now I'm flying faster than you should be. That's black belt. That's Vulcan's base. Trying to chill. Me, I literally, if I have nothing else to do, I just fly around and just see what's already built. I wonder how you got the chair back from your nephew. Oosh. Enemy spotted. I just like to do the most random memes in the world. I genuinely just find it hilarious. I'm pretty. Can't. And then let's do the sky yeet. Yeet from the water. Right. Oh wait, hold on. What's this? What's this? Hold on. Juggle. Enter. Oh, you jumped out of the way perfectly. I generally just like to troll people. That's all I do. I only troll them by just gently giving little nudges. These redstone builds, this one's built by hand, that one's a copy. This one that's built by hand is actually a visual. I don't need to eat 35 notch apples in a single shot. Okay. Wait, generally, why are mobs off? Oh, they're not off. What? Oh, there's two of them! Die. Die, Sans. Finally, just die. Okay, pretty good. Oh, it says you died, no death message. There's literally no death message. Oh. Well, also. Okay, that was just an unlucky shot. Well, not unlucky. The heck? That one was generally my own fault. So. I couldn't even hit it. I couldn't even move until I died. Until he died, anyways. I drop it. I'm dropping him. Oh. I don't know. Probably got the right angle. Geometry, boy. Geometry. Oh, I'm on 1 HP. Why can't I do anything? I will run now. Goodbye. And I've sugar dust. What's the wind dust? Flashbang. Get ready for the flashbang. Yes, I'm literally going for an air snipe, by the way. Off my nose. Oh, he's generally just trying to snipe me out of the air. I hit it, but not with the right item. That would have been one shot if I had the mace. Intercepting. I messed up the intercept. You knew you couldn't hit that. And you chose to try it anyways. I have enough double jump? I do not have double jump equipped. Ow. I generally thought, I heard the crit, I was like, oh wait, did not now register? Like, eh. Oh, also, look, there's where you killed me. That's where you... There's dust in my fingers. I hit you once. I can hit you again. Gotta get close enough to be able to hit you. You just land and gently just... Yes, 3-finger jitter clicking, by the way. On the side. Yeah, that's insanely how fast it is. That's how quickly, and I actually do know how to utilize multiple. I did not. That's how much now. That's a marker. Let me see where you're at. I know where you are. Just ah! Oh wait, hold on. What you got? Generally, I don't. I also what's the word? Bye bye. Also, I don't really need to be in using it to be fast. I just gotta do this. Yeah, a lighter is actually a lot slower than this. Let's get the right angle though. Why didn't it? Imagine just plowing through somebody's window while using a spear. Same one. And yes, it is organized. Only 3 hits. I only hit you 3 times! I did not kill you! Enter. Why are you using flight 3, by the way? I'm just trolling. I'm gonna give you a free mace shot, by the way. Try hit me with the mace shot. I'm not gonna touch any of my keyboard at all. Unless I need to turn. Bro, I have some really funny clips of me just trolling JT by just turning around because I got too far away in the battle region. Maybe just oh, wrong item. I'm generally just trying to show you how to rock race. That was a. We're using spear mace. Okay, look. Good idea. Don't go in very low. We're going as high from a high enough angle as you can. Miss that. We're going from a really steep angle. The lower your angle, the less damage you're doing. The lower your angle, the less damage you're gonna do. So the thing is, it's like a shovel. Just turn it like 45 degrees either direction. Yes. Let's just get it. Meet the notch so you can have enough defense. Also, I prefer you to try density, not breach. Don't go super low though, because it won't work. Try to be as high up as you can. I know the recipe doesn't show up. It's bugged. Just do it like a shovel. 45 degrees with the material piece is in the top right corner specifically. I know how to craft that. I've been playing Minecraft for a while. And when this is new. Ooh, McDonald's worker. Let me just free him from his misery. Rabbit. Let me just let me just help you. Here, did you get a trident? I'm not even using the swimming feature. I just casually just swimming faster. It was just, and I could use that into a mace. I will give you a free mace, by the way, and not free mace, free totem. I will replace your totem in a second. I have. They're just me giving you one. I'll give you 2. There's 1. I can't. Oh, sorry. Here's another. That's all. There's only 2 I had on me. So, use them wisely. I did not expect you to pop with that low shot. Ow. I really like this version of Heaven Says. It's it's a really cool variant of this really fun song called Heaven Says. Heaven Says. And it's a Murder Jones variant. Really cool. I chose not to attack there. Chose not to. Ooh. And you hear crunching, I'm eating cereal. Without the milk. Eating it fresh out of the bag. Thumbs up. Go for the shot. Hey, go for a really good. Try and aim for a shot. I'm trying to give you at least your first free May shot. Here at least. In the museum. There. Here, look, I'll be on top of the museum so you can know where I'm at. Yeah, fine. Going for a 45-degree angle mace attack. Try and make it toward the cursor of your your cursor will align almost perfectly the corner of my hip line. I'm going for a shot. You don't want to be too low because the rest of it won't work. You drop from that height, by the way. It will do a lot of damage. The higher you drop from, the better, more damage it will do. Right. Find me easily. Diamond. Here. Yes, the Hammer of Justice. Deltarune. Knocked him down, he falls, and they hit him with the British mace. Like, I usually just getting pressure. I only have 2 charges. Oh, I can't do that anymore because the server lag. You just genuinely just I missed. What? Alright, upgrades. I should see if I can try and find one, but I don't know. I can't really guarantee if I have one. I did delete a lot of things. I generally clicked the wrong one. Also, this spear will damage you if you fly at me. Spears also don't scale up that much on their own. They scale by speed. If you're not moving at a certain pace, you win on one shot. What's up, Indy? Indy. The angle. So, like, let me just use the ground as an example. I'm resetting it right on here. I mean, if you could, I could give you another upgrade. Just, I have a lot. That could really hurt me. Here, go for your first mace shot. I'm gonna move on, be on top of the building so you can get an easy shot. I saw you try and use the mace earlier, but you didn't do it correctly because you're going in from a super low angle. Just to let you know, my aim is ridiculously good. Go for mace. I prefer density so you can actually get that juicy high damage. When I mean by juicy high damage, I mean you can do a lot of the top. Okay. I'm trying to sweep off my mouse pad. There's a lot of dust on it. Generally just fine. My glasses are nice. They're even worse. Can't see. Generally, I act stupid. I didn't even get hit once. Yeah, netherite spear, sharp 5, does quite a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I didn't do anything. I think you're about. It appears to me that you're trying out a weapon. I just launched myself. So I found a way that's a glitch if you are really high up, at least 5 blocks above their Y level. You have a command block and you attack them right after you land. Or after you teleport to the Herplex, you can instantly pop them. Alright, that's hard to do. So, just literally smacking you with the mace normally. Not even. Oh, look at that catch. You're also taking a lot of damage because you're not wearing a chest plate. Watch this, watch this. I don't know, just now spawn. Oh, that's probably why. Hit and run tactic. My brother's best move. Not either. He's arrow. Let me just get. You're very obviously trying to stay away from the edges, which is a good idea. Also, if I just use a shield. Also, the mason doesn't work for the height, you doof. Also, I could just juggle you. I literally could do juggling, it's funny. The funniest thing ever. He's generally just regrouping. I'm just staying away from this. Ah! I'm stuck. I hit you through the door. I didn't. You've had enough. I do more damage over time, by the way. I have a repetitive damage. Bye. Have fun dying. Would that actually register the kill? It registers the kill! Because I didn't remember what weapon it was. I'm in the door. Hey look, I'm in a door. I can't even look. I'm in a door. Oh no, I'm stuck permanently. No, this is an annoying sound. What happens if I just... Oh, it does very much lag. I use a sword which does not have a reach damage and it does not have mace effect. Right. There's a tree in the way, by the way. Oops. My bad. I didn't even know you're low. There you go. My bad. Oh. For free seconds. Yeah, you know you're gonna get one shot. The registers. You know, water is like a really dangerous place to be, especially when I got my tridents. I did not expect that to actually land because I did hear the crit, but I guess. This is what we do on a daily basis when there's not really anybody online other than the Sussmans. Yes, you could just, Look, I did 6 and 1 damage in one shot. That's from mace and spear at once. It's the only way you could actually swap, and actually swapping do get punished for. I mean, oh, I did 72 attack without a spear. I forgot to align it. Who's that? I can just do so much damage in a single hit. That's the only way you could actually respond with a spear to a mace. Yes, it is a deadly, dangerous weapon that can also really do some damage. Wrong target. At this point, it's just Oops. We'll just do, my bad. We'll just do, let's see. Yes. I made a mistake. I respawned the target enemy. I respawn it. Oh, let's just, I got so do this. Bruh. Bruh. I love the effort, but it did not work, sadly. Wrong item. I'll just call it backwards gliding. Butterfish. Also, watch this. If it gets low to the ground, watch what you can do it. Technically, their code, if they get knocked back even a little bit, like you throw, they also have enough health to survive. If they throw one charge on it, they get yeeted pretty far. Not a whole lot, but they probably buffed it, probably nerfed it. Fix the. Also, if you hit them directly, it doesn't work. Alright? If they're really close to the ground, you hit the ground, it will send them skyrocketing into space. I'm an eagle. Oh, I missed. No way. There's no way that thing walks into that. Oh, wait, that'd be. Not wrong. Oh my god. I thought I was hitting the thing. My bad. I genuinely thought I was gonna hit looking at the pick at the box. Sorry. Also, our main Black Bet's armor has so much durability. We don't worry about it. That's too far away. It doesn't look at the angle. A little bit at the wrong timing. Oh. It's brr. Damn, I realized my feet hurt. In game. Don't look at stream. You can't do that. It's cheating. You are. Okay. He knows where I'm at. You sure? No matter what angle you know. Myself out of the water and onto his face. Just casually just didn't even look at it. That's the reason why I don't pick up the thing. He's just Black, but I'm sorry. I'm just trolling you. No hard feeling. I'm just doing that because I'm able to. So you're not even using the right mace, by the way. That's the density one. That's the density 5 with the Wind Burst 3. Alright. Go for it. Go for a mace. Give me a free mace shot. I'm not gonna even... Also, the maces on bedrock go through shields. I completely ignored the shield. What's this? I didn't even get yeeted. I only hit it with a mace. I don't know how in the world that worked. You got a beaver. Got the beaver. I'm saying I will give you a totem. What totems? As replacement. I didn't even know how low you were. Well, one, wrong game mode that I was in, and two, very off timing, very off aim. Just casually just sidestepped. Like that one anime. I don't... And just do this. Way too low. I have a really orange tooth. It's a little bit more fair for me to be out in the open. One, you're flying too high. Two, you're also turning to the left when you go to attack. And three, you're not doing it all in the right time frame. I don't need a whole lot of stuff to even do that. I literally do not need to be. There's just randomly a fish that spawned. A random fish was summoned. I think it's Sir Flops. Sir Flops a lot. Dylan just fixing it. Why are there just fish just being teleported? Yeah, Mr. Friend. They were linked. Kill one fish, the other dies. That's very odd. I would say that drops cooked fish as well. That'd be so weird. Doppelganger fish. How are you spawning in fish? That wasn't there. Another fish. He flopped. That's the weirdest thing. Genuinely, I think the servers. Another one? They do attack you if you're like that. Use a spear, not the weapon. I know who's doing it. Name over expected. Genuinely, I have no idea how you're spawning. Black belt, is that you spawning the fish? That's a big old fish. And we're having fish brisket. Fish brisket tonight. And it died. Genuinely, are you just spawning in these fish? Fish flopping in the yard. Whoa, so you just drifted a little bit too far to the left. I genuinely did not know I could one-tap you by accident like that. Look, I'm accidentally one-shotting you. I'm not even trying to hit you. I barely move, and then you just die in one shot from a netherite spear. I guess it's probably because of strength too. Like, look, so you regen quite a bit. I back out a little bit like that. Yeah, you should have more than enough health for that to not kill you. In that kind of damage, with that kind of speed, and that kind of height. Here, nice totems. Get him! Karma. I don't. Oh, I know. I was just trolling you for that. Awesome. Who wants to see the name live? Friday. Let's go. I don't know how I generally just one-shot you. You will get to experience the death from the F-15 Eagle. Yes, I also can do voice acting. You've seen stab ups. You've seen the hammer. Do a lot of damage. I generally get juke. You got juked by me. Well, you jukes me by me. Dude. I don't even need to. You genuinely are just suffering. That's gonna work. Gonna work. Oops. I don't think. I doubt he was trying to hit you with that. I don't think he was trying to kill you. I think he was trying to aim for me, but you were just right in the crossfire. There we go. F-15 Eagle, by the way. Oh, Wembu. The Wembu. I got the Wembu. I got the Wembu. I'm gonna be Wembu. I'm Wembu. Enter. I'm just being so. I'm genuinely just being a donut. Hey, look, it's Wembu and itching. It's back. I'm just kidding. I'm just taking Wembu's quote. Egg only become popular because it's quotes. Like, dude, that's just the reason why he's popular. Hey, we got double Wembu. Double whammy. Double the Wembu whammies. Oh my god, that's such a weird name, but it's funny. Oh, cooldowns. Wait. Wembu whammer. He just dies. It still registers the damage after death. Here, I'll give you a Wembu. Come here, Wembu! I'll close the door on you so you die. Wait, I did not kill you with that weapon. I didn't even hit you with that. Let me stop what you're doing. Oh. Remember? Come to collect your soul. Now you die. I used Soak Touch so I can place it back. Obviously, of course you're incredible. You just like genuinely had enough of me just decimating your life, just decimating you and your armor. You just genuinely switched to creative. Fair point. It's a fair point. He generally had enough of me just repeatedly killing him, like almost the entire time he's been alive. Also gonna be repairing them. Generally trying to repair my gear. Fine, I will leave. No, it's not a fight though. about to fight. Okay, my fight is satisfied now. Flipped into a door. What? Like, dude, I'm generally. Throw wind charge at myself. Casually just floating midair, not dying. Bamboo. I saw you floating there. Get off my lawn. Just generally using the funniest joke in the funniest meme. Oh, that's wrong person. My bad. Where's the other guy go? Hey, Wembo. Just generally, this is like if that would be mine and Wembo's first interaction on a big scripted server, I would just be like, "Hey, Wembo," just splat. Bruh. I'm just she sees the spirit, she's like, "Oh crap." I'll get some. All it takes is one. Bro, why are you just generally hiding behind creative? Wait, move. $69.9. I'm cursed. Headshot. Bro, I generally have killed what Black Belt so many times. I feel bad. He's in creative, by the way. I give you full branch and. Okay, I got a video. This is my shield. So if I go underwater, I can't be hit as easily. Yeah, if I'm underwater, I can't be hit as easily, but I can easily get back out. Bruh. Anyway, bruh. Bruh left. I guess he's just being frustrated. Sorry, sorry, friend. There's a fish. Fish. I'm generally just bullying. I don't really. Thing is, at least keep inventories on. That's what matters, right? Put goals. Oh, he's just gonna spawn in next. What? You're gonna go away for a little bit. Okay. Generally, I'm so sorry for killing you. Like, bro became the team. Bro became the nuclear bomb that went off in Hiroshima. Bro is the nuclear bomb that went off in Hiroshima. Wow. Yes, a lot of Americans still. That's live. It's just people. We try and cope with what we've done by just trying to make it like work. I think you could bring out the corners a little bit better. You want? Get out of here. I built the design of this. I built the redstone for this lighthouse. Coca-Cola, espuma. Yes, literally, it's a Coca. I literally named it the Coca-Cola lighthouse. We named it the Coca-Cola lighthouse. Literally, it looks like a. How is that not a Coca-Cola can? How am I looking through blocks? I do not know. That's sort of can. Chicken. Oh. Why is this place like this, to be honest? That's not the placement it's supposed to be. It should be like this. See? A center window. Oh. No. So genuinely, I can't just leave stuff out because people are just going to disregard my rules constantly. They took everything but the totem and the notch apple. They took the nether star. They took the diamond. The other two items were missing for a reason. And the void totem. What is the void totem gonna do? Ain't gonna do nothing for you. Unless you fall in the void and that's it. Genuinely, what is the point in me building something for people to be able to enjoy if they're not going to appreciate the work and effort put into it? If you don't appreciate my work or effort, then leave my server alone. Don't even try and bother me about my own server. They genuinely just walked in, walked out, placed the same blocks in where it was, and called it a day. They generally tried, they came in, took what they wanted, walked out, called it a day. Genuinely, the easiest way for me to tell that you've been in a build you're not supposed to be in is if there's quite a lot of missing items, relocated items. Is this working? Oh wait, I can fix this now. Fixable. That's fixable. That's so frustrating. I build so many nice things for people, for them just to steal whatever they want, whenever they want. They're not, even though they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to steal things, and yet they take it because they say it's not stealing if it technically was never there. The person that made it has it there to begin with. Heck, do you mean? If it was there in the first place, it's not yours. If you didn't place it there, you didn't own, you didn't place, that means it is not yours to take. And it's a digital item, by the way. And another problem that I just noticed. They are defacing public property. They're defacing public property by, guess what? Breaking a build that belongs to, guess what? A council admin. A council. Doing that is a big offense, and that gives them, that council admin, to do whatever they want because you destroyed their build. You generally destroy their build. facing their work because you wanted to do whatever you wanted. That's not how life works. You can't just do what you want because you think you can. Just because you think you can does not mean you absolutely can. There are rules for a reason. They must be followed. If you choose not to follow them, leave immediately. That means I have to figure out what part of the build is damaged. Oh wait, I know what. No, that's tinted glass. And then this build right here, there's not even a single container in here. Very likely to have been looted. Or no, and expect looted for an item that doesn't even exist. Guess what? Here, the only functionality is this. It's on very few lights. Traded a lot of lights for very few lights. And then this building right here, it is a landmark, by the way. So you would think that it should be left alone and preserved. Well, it's really hard to preserve a build when people deface it because they can, quote unquote can. Because they can because they want to. It's not because they can, it's because they want to. They do what they want because they think they can. Thing is, you may think that you could just do whatever you want to anybody's server, but thing is, as soon as they ban you, because you constantly just disrespect them, their work, and their effort, of course they're gonna ban you. They worked hard on that, and you destroyed it or stole it. And you can't just demand them to let you back in. That's not how it works. You can't just demand yourself to be let by for a crime against somebody's time, effort, and it's basically vandalism and theft. Treat that like real world. Remember, if you treat that like a real world crime, you will. If you were able to get charged crimes that involved. Technically, if you were able to be charged for crimes that were correlated to crimes in life, yeah, the amount of people that would be in prison just outrageously high. There are people that would be in prison. They decide to just deface and defile people's builds for no reason. Well, that reason being that because they can, quote unquote, can. That's not how it works. Just because you think you can does not mean you actually can. There are rules. They exist. Respect them. Not respect them. You won't be put in a place where you have to respect them. Put in a place where you don't have to respect them, but you have no freedom. That'd be prison. Also, there's a fire here. Because somebody really wanted to destroy someone else's build again. This came from... The problem is with a lot of raiders and griefers that they go in one way. They go in sometimes. The problem is that a lot of griefers, or raiders, what they do is that they just go in through the front door and then they just so they don't have to turn around. They just go out a freaking window or through a wall. Like, have some respect. By one, not stealing in the first place. Two, not defacing their property that they built. What is wrong with you? I'm about to permanently make it. Actually, I did permanently make it this way. Yeah, it says, can I join equals man? Apparently everybody just hates that. hates that rule. I have to have it in place because nobody's gonna listen to it if I don't. Oh, that was not like that before. That was definitely not like that before. What I know is because guess what? This is damaged. That's how you know, because they broke the floor. Oh look, there's totems missing. Okay, so somebody's in here and they're stealing admin placed things. But they all, yeah, there's definitely totems in here. Okay. Well, I'm technically just saying that, yeah, literally, that door was not like that. I placed it and I locked it, and now it's permanently stuck like that because the person decided to break in. What they did is they broke around the door, and then they basically just broke around the door. And they defaced a public building, thinking they would get away with it. There's no escaping punishment. There's no escaping the consequence. The consequence will eventually catch up to you, and there's no way to avoid it. There's no guaranteed way to avoid it. Because if you think you can avoid getting in trouble, yeah, you're gonna be in for a rough time, buddy. There's not really anything down there. Yeah, they took all the things that were down there. They took everything. Probably, and then a little bit more, probably. Nope, they just took everything they could. I fixed the door. But this is so frustrating, is that people just don't listen. They don't care about my rules. They generally just deface everything, vandalize everything, just do whatever they want because they think they can. That does not mean they actually can. That means they think they can. That does not mean they actually can. I think Dino Dan, just to be honest, I think they genuinely are just trying to, like, they're probably using me just to be in my server so they can just do whatever they want. So just a little bite. I know, obviously. So I'm just gonna get rid of Dino Dan. I'm so sorry, Dino Dan, but that is not. A lot of the things were not damaged while you were while I was gone. After I already banned that guy, so you're the only suspect. Stayed with. I genuinely just despise people that will do that. Because look at this. They place blocks on people's on my trail that I specifically said not to place blocks on. Guess what they do? They do it anyways. Because they think it's funny. It's not funny when you freaking get when I will end up getting your account. And then also. Oh my. The amount of people just jumping in the powder snow because they don't care to follow the trail. Yeah, I would never. I'm never letting any new people back in. I'm never letting any new people. People that are already in here, fine, you can stay. But if you leave, you ain't coming back. I am genuinely just done. I'm sick of this. I'm tired of being manipulated and used. I'm tired of being used as a way to basically deface people's builds. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to be destroying people's work. Heck, nobody should be destroying people's work. Oh yeah, if you're flying to powder snow, you just spam you just fly, use a firework. Fly, you use a firework, and then wait for the powder snow to stop and have it let go of its grasp on you, and then basically you're free. Continue flying however you want. Very easy. You're just gonna look around. Also, this is not Donut SMP, by the way. There's no thing is there's no money system. You don't buy things just because and then just use them to destroy people's structures and property that they work really hard on. No, you don't do that. What you do with this resource, what I allow with the server. I do allow with the server that you could build things, build nice things, you could trade with people, but you do not take their items and use it against them. Do not do that. Some of those items that people have in their containers, they got themselves without any admin help. A big portion of those items that people have, they got themselves without help. They did that by themselves. They worked for that stuff. They worked for it. And you took it from them. Basically, it's basically the same as... It's basically making a depressed man want to, you know... It's the exact same thing as making a depressed man want to give up. A hardworking man is not a workman that is also very wealthy. Usually the wealthy are made wealthy by other people's efforts. They take other people's money and they take money, right? They sell it. They take an item, right? Really cheap object, and they sell it for like an object they bought for like $1. And then they sell it for $100. They buy 100 more. They sell those, each one of those for $100. Basically multiplying every single dollar you have by 100 every single phase of the cycle. Problem is, we live in a very flawed world. We live in a world where there's nothing nothing is fair, nothing is even, nothing is balanced, nothing is what's meant about it. But genuinely, the worst part about it is the people that just know they could just do that, and nobody's gonna do anything about it because they can't, according to law. There's nothing they could do to defend themselves because the law says you can't defend yourself in these. Like, if a robber tries to take your stuff and has you at gunpoint, guess what? You can't tell them to stop. You can't pull out a gun and tell them to stop. Hold them at gunpoint. That holds you accountable. You can't do that. The law protects the robber, but it doesn't protect you. The law is supposed to protect the people that actually follow the rules, but it protects the people that doesn't. Which is very frustrating. Technically, supposed to let the officialized law enforcement do their job. But what if the nearest local law enforcement is several miles away and is caught in traffic? There's no way they could get there in time. So what's wrong? What's the my throat? Cinnamon powder. Goddamn. But yeah, cinnamon. But yeah, the law is supposed the law enforcers are supposed to be there to protect you, and they have to have them at a certain intervals, but they don't do that anymore. They don't do that. They don't do their jobs properly. Why should we do our job properly to pay them? If they get paid an insane amount of money just for sitting around in their cars, just watching traffic, and then they get to have a high-speed chase if they want to. Let me solve the oh my god. Really? You're kidding me. You take both pieces? No, but I know exactly which piece it is. Why would you just take a piece of a map that somebody spent 8 hours on, by the way? I spent 8 hours on this map filling it out. It's not a full-scale map. It's not maxed out. But it's big enough that I can make it, that I can see as much. I'm not doing a full-size map with this much area of actual maps. Can I deface this? Nope. Then they generally try to edit it, but then if they realize if they broke it, it would look different, very clearly different because it's color coded. But like, genuinely, I've had enough. What time is it? Oh wow, it's pretty late. Okay, so I do need, if you guys are gonna be online long enough, then can you guys guard the bunker? Specifically the bunker, because I still have a few things down here that need to be managed. I need to get everything here. But yeah, I'm gonna be logging off because I'm really tired. I've been up for like basically all day. Well over 12 hours. Well over 12 hours. I'll be back. I'll be online as soon as I can as tomorrow, but I don't know if I feel this tired already. Big yawn. But yeah, I do have a lot of things. Apparently, there's if I can't, this is what happens every single wave of me letting new players in. Every single time. This is just the library. This is public area. Past this door, that's restricted zone. It's generally just super annoying for me to build. This world is really old. I've had this world, the oldest file I could find on any of my devices of this Minecraft world is set from June 15th, 2021. This world's ancient. Pretty much. Not ancient. It's pretty old. But I'm going to be logging off. Good night, people. Tomorrow, I'm just tired.